You can see the good and can see the bad in it as well, though. It's an outdated kind of strange format of things, which doesn't necessarily apply that well, but at the same time, I think England relies very much on its monarchy, so you can't just necessarily snap it away. Yeah, there's good and bad to it. There's good for something that everyone can kind of gather around behind. There's bad in the sense of the kind of distribution of wealth and things, but that's kind of that's a wider aspect than what it is necessarily to do with our own Queen and country. I've got enough against Queen Elizabeth. I think she's all right. How about you, guys?
Yeah, I don't mind her. I quite like the monarchy.
Why?
I think it's good for the tradition of the country, and they're not allowed to make. Yeah, they're not allowed to make major political decisions. They don't interfere with government, and I think they're quite good for our country's reputation of tourism and things. So I think it's worth keeping doing.
Years ago, the monarchy used to run the country. Now, we have a government which runs the country. We have a political party and a prime minister which operates separate from the monarchy. So the monarchy actually does not have a function anymore. It doesn't do anything. It's just there. And these are people who have got privilege. They haven't worked for their privilege. They were born into privilege. I believe that's wrong, to be born into privilege. You should work for everything, all success in life you should work for. I don't agree that people should be born into the monarchy and they should have this privileged life just because they're a prince or a princess. And this isn't a fairy tale.
Is it something that we have history to talk about? We have something that to be unique, to make the country to be unique.
It is part of culture. It's part of our history. But that's exactly what it should be. It should be history. Actually, to move forward in future, we want to create a better world for everybody, not just rich people, for everybody. And in my view, that does not include the monarchy. They're in the past. Well, I come from a family of. I'm different to my family. I'm a Republican, but I come from a traditional family. So it's very confusing for me growing up. I was taught that how good the Queen is, but I don't understand. I don't understand why they get to live in a big mansion, why they get to live the privileged life they do, and why they feel they can preside and rule over me, because I don't need ruling over. I'm an independent, free-thinking person. We have the ability to speak freely about our monarchy without the fear of persecution or getting in trouble for what we say. We're very lucky in that way. I could call the Queen an absolute fucking bitch and nothing would happen. It's fine. I'm entitled to my point of view. It might not be very nice, but it's fine for you to speak openly and about how you really feel about anything, whether it be the monarchy, immigration, whatever it is. In Britain, we are able just to talk about it.
Can I ask you last question? So basically, you want country to be communist, socialist?
No,
What?
Communism is the extreme. There is a middle ground to achieve. You don't have to have everybody, everybody's job is paid the same, everybody lives in the same house. I believe that you should aspire to do well for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the moment, it's unfair, and rich people are making more money, and poor people, disabled people, people who are struggling financially, are having things taken. And it's being given to the rich people. So you don't have to be a communist to understand that that's not right. We are very lucky to have the monarchy that we do, even though I'm against the monarchy. They're not bad. Prince William and Harry seem like very nice guys. Queen Elizabeth, she does a good job. She very selfless. She does a lot. They do a lot of charity work. I'm not disagreeing with them as individuals because I think we're very lucky to have them. They are a nice family. They own a lot of land, and I don't agree with that. But on the face of it, they seem like very nice people. But it's out of principle. And yeah, all the comments on Luke in the UK, I've been reading through. So thank you for the positive things that you've been saying. Very nice to read. Yeah. So anything you want to ask, feel free.
Thank you
Thank you.
Thank you lovely to have you back to look in the UK Chris ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you very much
Like and subscribe. That's what they say. Luke in the UK. See you again soon.